compose yourself. Wow, that was, that's interesting. This is the beginning of the video.
That was interesting. Pretty interesting. Yeah.
So, we didn't have a parody for this one, did we?
No, well, wasn't there one, Murph? Did someone get lazy on the writing?
Well, personally, I wasn't that interested.
Why weren't you interested, Murph?
I wasn't interested in to see this movie in the first place.
Why was you interested, Murph?
There was nothing,
Why was you interested?
there was nothing interesting
What's
about
wrong
it.
with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? You're acting weird and rude.
Well, I was interested in seeing it, Murph. What's wrong with you? What's your damn parody?
Well, you're always rude. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, the movie's called Doomsday, and one of a very good actor that I like, Mario's in it. Bob Hoskins.
Mario, aka Eddie Valiant.
But he was only in it for like 20 minutes at the most.
Sadly.
Don't you wish he was in the star of the movie in every scene?
He should have been throughout it.
Like after I see him, don't you feel like taking a trip to Europe and like going to a candy shop and eating candy canes?
Why, Europe. He's from England.
You're saying difference? Well, he was also in that movie Felicia's Journey as a Serial Killer. It was a good movie. But the movie was directed by the guy who directed Dog Soldiers. I don't think you've seen it. And he also directed Descent. You know, the one about those people going under the ground and they see monsters? Have you ever been in a cave, Murph?
Bunch of times, yeah.
When?
Bunch of times.
Or when?
Do you have to know?
Yes.
Why is it important?
I want to know right now.
Why?
In order for me to continue, I want to know exactly when you were in a cave. And I'm sure everyone out there wants to know exactly when you were in that fucking cave.
Well, more than once.
Like when?
Like,
Explain my butt. Is that a cave?
oh, never in
It's
there.
like you spread it and you put your face in. It's as dark as a cave. I've done it once with a camera.
I was in a
I
cave.
took a camera and put it up to it, and I had a friend of mine,
Like a colonoscopy?
something like that, only free. The camera really smells still, though. But the movie, yeah, it's like that. It's about this weird infectious disease that, takes over Scotland.
And I will admit, I was expecting it to be like a 28 Days Later kind of movie originally.
Yes, my original perception of the film was that it was going to be a film about zombies taking over the world again.
Well, 28 Weeks Later wasn't really zombies. It was more just infected people.
I know, but I like to consider them zombies. And it's like they're taking over and they build this huge wall, like the Great Wall of China. A big wall around everything to keep the infected people inside of the infected area and keep them out. Well, what?
Infected area.
What?
So,
Is that not cleared up yet, Murph? The cream will get it to go away, Murph. Don't worry. It's not anything to laugh about, people. Syphilis is a very serious disease. What?
I had to tell everybody.
God, for me. Well, that's not something to brag about. Well, in the movie, though, it's like, infectious diseases, and then like, the infectious disease actually comes back on the world in England, and it's starting to come back, and they think that maybe if they go back to the infected area, they can find a cure, because they have video footage from the sky showing that people are still alive down there.
it's amazing. They only showed the infected 3 people, like, throughout the opening, and...
I know.
That was just about it.
But the thing is, it has a few really good points, though. It has great, 70s, 80s style synth music. Tangerine Dream style.
Well, I don't know if that's exactly fully synth. Well, some of it wasn't synth.
No, parts were synth and parts were, orchestras.
Like actual orchestra, and it was beautiful.
I liked all of the music. It was kind of like the Escape from LA music.
What's that?
That movie, you idiot! Haven't you seen it?
No, just...
Escape from LA, directed by John Carpenter, starring Kurt Russell.
Cool, I should have seen that if he's in it.
Yes, but the movie was kind of interesting, and it was kind of like a mix between Mad Max, all 3 of the Mad Max movies, Mad Max.
Which, if none of you remember, they were an incredible series.
They were Indian films.
They were?
Yes.
I thought they were Australian.
Indian. And then there's Mad Max, Mad Max, Mad Max the Road Warrior, and Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
So originally when it came out in Australia, it was called Mad Max 2, but when it came to America, it'd be called The Road Warrior.
Right. And then it was like those 3, and then you took Waterworld and mixed it together. And you took a little bit like some of the rides and some of the styles of Land of the Dead, and you combine them all into a boogie. and you picked it and you put it on the thing. And that's the movie. And, you know, like, what the parts that were like Road Warrior was the way everyone was acting. And then there was people that, you know, when they were fighting, some reason they didn't have any weapons, so, you know, the Return of the Living Dead style people. And they took bats and weapons and were like...
Yeah, but the one thing that really stuck out to me was when they stole that black car, they were driving around.
That fell off my head.
Nothing?
Did my head fall off?
No, it's still there.
What fell off my head?
Your glasses are still on.
Something fell off my head, Murph.
I don't know.
I felt something hit me on the shoulder.
Maybe it's raining. There was a scene where they took this black car, just like Mad Max, just like Mel Gibson's car was black in Mad Max, and they drove around, and one by one they stopped the people on the road. And it was real similar, but what else? And also how they, a shot of them driving at the end was a lot like I Am Legend, too.
Yes. I thought it was decent. There was good parts of it. I think you should just see it. It's not bad.
Yeah, but you said you were let down. I wasn't looking forward to it. I wasn't looking forward to it in the first place, so I really didn't feel let down.
Yeah. Well, that's the review. Like it or hate it. There isn't much to say about it. Is there?
I don't think so.
No. I don't think so. Does Marguerite like the gum? I don't think so. Does Weirdo like the gum? I don't think so. Was that a commercial for gum? Or, you know, blow tape?
Wait, I know. Jump and slide there? I don't think so. Run and swing here? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Then where?
Party on pizza.
I'm going.
Party on pizza. I'm going party on pizza. I'm going party all night long.
I don't know how I live with you.
What?
It was... Don't you get it? It was I'm going.
Party on pizza. Party on pizza.
It was I'm going KC. KC at Lionel Kitty City. What a moron. Anyway, it wasn't like the worst thing ever. It had some good qualities, but it was, and overall, it wasn't like a good film. So
Hurry up, Murph. We gotta go.
I'm getting real sick of him cutting me off.
Hey, come on.
If anything, I'm the smarter one. If any of you agree, please post down there. I know you agree. I know there's someone out there who agrees with me that I'm actually smarter than he is. So, enjoy the movie, and catch you next time.